Hello, humanity. Back once again, right? The old lady is trying her attempt once again. I'm just slightly, just a little bit more familiar than yesterday and the day before. You can still see that my hand is shaking. Isn't it something that children can do what I'm doing, and I'm having so much difficulty? It just really exemplifies even further that staying in your own lane, if you're not technologically inclined, which I'm raising my hand, we just have to go with the flow. But anyway, how are you today, humanity? I hope all is going well for you. I haven't been back in a long time. The sun is going out and coming in as if it has other things that it's trying to do, along with being aesthetically pleasing and coexisting on a planet with brothers and sisters that are just awesome all around the world. I got that stuff in them that allows them to still stand. But with that beauty and splendor being spoken and accounted for, all of your brothers and sisters, we're coexisting under one address. Isn't that something? All of us, one address, Earth. And you all do it so beautifully and so wonderfully. Yeah, I want to give you the tree report, but I'm having enough trouble just steadying the camera. Humanity, with that being said, I didn't do a lot today. I remember I want to bring you as much variety as possible, because the last thing that we want to do is speaking from the point of view of an individual that a daily consumption of food that could be the equivalent of consumption for 4 adult individuals, and a box of donuts, a bag of cookies, candy treats. And at the end of the day, I was still craving more food and more sugar. So the last thing that we want to do is let deprivation and cravings, most importantly, enter back into the equation. So I try to bring you a little variety. A lot of the things, they're not aesthetically pleasing, and they don't taste. Some of the things, and then some of the things are quite delicious, but a lot of the things, they don't taste like your store-bought what have you. But how many of you have had cravings that are just almost debilitating? How many of you are trying so hard to get your health back, and you want to get as much sugar and as much salt out of your diet as possible, along with presenting you, allowing you to still have variety as well as satiety. Some of us love to eat. We just love food. I was looking at some of the I miss them too. Some of the cooks on Food Network, and I mean, I was just rewinding and rewinding. I mean, the food just looks so scrumptious, and they prepare it so beautifully. But with that being said, humanity, what I did today, I made small miniature. Of course, sugar free, lime coated pretzels, small miniature lime coated pretzels. And then I made a raw mock chicken salad with a hint of lime juice with that as well. And then I really didn't feel like making anything sweet, but I really am trying to get back to my consistency. So I did. I made. Remember, I told you about the egg roll, the plant-based egg roll wrappers, and they're really turning out to be a good investment, because there's a lot, and so I can use them in a variety of ways. And I did that today. Remember, I used them in a casserole yesterday, and so today I've prepared this recipe before. I took the egg roll wrappers and made them into cinnamon rolls. I got that, if I'm not mistaken, I think I got that idea and tweaked it. I think that was from Molly, Girl on the Farm, as well. So anyway, with the miniature pretzels. I've given you that recipe a ton of times. It's on the channel. But the difference, what I did this time, humanity, I took 1/4 of a lime and I squeezed that into a glass jar, and then I took 1/4 of a teaspoon of paprika, and I took 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper, and then I took I took a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of Heinz 57 sauce, and I stirred all that together. And I went in with just a little bit more, maybe about just a little, just a little touch of lime. And believe me, you won't even be able. You can just barely taste the lime, but it really does awaken the flavor of your miniature pretzels, along with giving you some variety. You're not getting bored. You're not eating the same thing, and it's affordable, and it was effortless to prepare. All I did was use the regular miniature. I mean, the regular, the regular. Wow, the regular pretzel recipe, humanity, and I just made the pretzels smaller. I coated them after I got all the ingredients, the lime juice and the 57 sauce and the black pepper and what have you. And I almost forget, what is it? My pastry brush. You remember, I got a big kick out of that. I was calling it a paintbrush, but it's a pastry brush. And so and they're real affordable. I got mine for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. But the thing is, I just coated each individual miniature what am I trying to say? Pretzel. And then I baked that, preheat your oven to 375, 400, depending on your appliance. And I baked it for maybe about, I'm going to say 15, between 12 and 15 minutes. You don't want to let it go too long because your base of it is cheese. And then I also made the the raw mock chicken salad, and with a hint of lime. And I have that there on the website too. But the only thing that I did additionally, you get your chickpeas washed and mashed, and it's meat friendly. So if you want to get some lean ground turkey or some lean chicken breast, you can put that in the blender's cup and pulse that if you want to. And remember, personalization and customization is key to this eating lifestyle, because you have to like the taste, because if not, you're going to get bored. And I can't reiterate enough, the last thing that we want to do in this struggle is to go back to eating, with those cravings that we just can't seem to get on the other side of. We can't reach satiety, and we're just eating and eating and eating. We're consuming so much sugar. Remember, I told you yesterday I want to try to include recipes that limit not only a lot of the sugar but also a lot of the salt. This recipe, you'll do pretty good with that. And then with the because hopefully you can find the egg roll wrappers in the grocer's freezer. They're plant based, and all I did was just slice maybe like three lines going straight down each individual egg roll. I put in maybe about a fourth of a cup of sugar sweetener, and then 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. And I put that in a bowl, and then I stirred it up. And then I put in maybe about 3 chopped walnuts in that same sugary mixture. And all you do is go across after you've cut each individual egg wrapper. You can cut it into threes. You sprinkle everything. Everything should be coated with the sugar, cinnamon, walnut, mixture, and then you just individually roll from the cut it, where you've cut each one 3 times. Just roll it up all the way to the end, and then you place that on parchment paper. I think your parchment paper is key to giving you a good come out. And I got that at Dollar Tree as well for $1.25. Some people call it wax paper, same thing. I think, well, don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. But if you have it, it might be okay. And then again, make sure you search the back of it. I don't know if one is flammable. I know parchment paper is not. And then all you do is just go across each one with an egg wash. And the egg wash, that's one egg with maybe a tablespoon of water. You beat it up, and then you take your pastry brush and you go across your individual, rolled egg roll wrappers with the sugar and cinnamon content. And I did maybe about you repeat the process that I just told you. Repeat it maybe about 5 times, or maybe you'd like a lot. If you like it, maybe you'll do more. You be the judge of that. But anyway, humanity, I'm not going to be able to hold this phone too much longer. But I was watching a show, a movie that just came out, and I really enjoyed it. It was with what is it? Bad Boys Ride or Die. You can stream it for I think like $20. And so anyway, I really really enjoyed it. But I thought about us, those of us, your brothers and sisters that have encounters with the undesirables, and we know what the undesirables are: the hurt, pain, and suffering. And some of that, some of your undesirables could be just like it was for me when I was up on the third floor, tearing my health down with my own hands, wherever your hurt, pain, and suffering comes from. But anyway, with that being said, that I don't want to spoil the movie for you because I really, really loved it, and I'm hoping that they give us at least 3 more. But with 5 more, actually, I'm hoping. But with that being said, there's a small part in there. Then hopefully that's not a spoiler for you. But Will Smith is he's aiming at something, and everyone's screaming at him to take the shot, to take the shot. And Will Smith, what they don't know, because they're seeing him from the side and they're seeing him from the back, they don't know that. He's extra cautious because when he looks through his sniper's lens, he's figuring in more of a loved one than is actually there. And then there's a sweat within his eyes because they've been ripping and running and what have you. Humanity, I wonder today, are there tears in your eyes? And there's some things that you need to get on the other side of, and you're maybe like a lot of us, you're at 0.1%. You have a long way to go, possibly to get on the other side of that thing. And it would be easy when you look at the humongous and what could be perceived as unsurmountable situations to say, hey, you know what, let's just forget about this one. Let's just go on to something else. But I like what they were screaming at him as if you're, I think about it metaphorically, like you, humanity, with your awesome self still standing. If your brothers and sisters behind